Hey, it is Saturday morning again, and here we are in week 5 of 26. And I'm sitting in my studio today, the one that I have been quietly calling my thinking room. Not because it is designed for thinking, but because it is that one space in my life that has never asked me to perform. My voice is not okay today. It is throat pain, medication, and the kind of week where your body asks you to stop. But last Saturday, I made you all a promise that the woman from Japan, her message. So, yeah, I had to show up. She wrote, I didn't understand every word, but I understood everything that you meant. You said something in episode 3 that a space can hold emotion if the person who designed it was honest. I have been designing spaces, and still inside me I was trying to figure out what exactly does it said. But you gave me a word for it. Emotional architecture. Thank you for naming my life works back to me. Love, Okaya. I read that message 4 times and then I sat very still. Like, that is why I show up, even today, even in this manner. Okaya message brought me a word that I have been circling for weeks. Ikigai, a Japanese concept, reason for being. Like the deep, quiet thing that makes you want to wake up every day. That pull that we have all been building towards it layer by layer. And in layer 1, like, what do you really love was shared in episode 3, you can check out. And in the next episode 4, we have been discussing that what you're gifted at. And today, we are here to actually know and think about where do we make a difference. And of course, the last layer, which will be next Saturday, which will be around what does the world need from you. In architecture, there is something called load bearing wall. Like from outside, it looks like every other same wall, same plaster, same paint. Like, you cannot really tell which is that wall. You remove a decorative wall, the room aesthetic changes. But if you think of removing the load bearing wall, the whole building comes down. We spend so much time decorating ourselves, adding skills, new certification, better vocabularies, but almost no one stops to ask, what is that wall that I was born with? What is my inner structure? Like at load, under pressure, when everything was almost falling apart. So I will actually leave you with one question today for this week. Just don't rush it with. Sip your coffee and let this question be heavy. The question is, when did you truly feel significant? Not successful, not productive, significant. And I'm not going to give you my answer today because this pause is intentional. Because some questions deserve to breathe before they get answered. And if this is landing somewhere in you, and I genuinely want to hear it from you as well, so please find me on LinkedIn or Instagram. Links are in the description. Slide into my DMs. Tell me your moment. I'm reading and listening everything. Next week, layer 4, the final circle, and what lives at the center. I think it might change everything. So stay Saturday by Saturday, layer by layer. This is Architects FM. एक सफ़र दिल्ली से दिल तक. Keep finding your frequency, tune yourself, and know what made you feel significant. For now, Kasher is signing off. Till then, take care, keep layering.